I'm a vampire. The sound.
Welcome back, baby. It's the Goodmen show. We're back 100%. We took a little bit of a break. Don't worry about it. Mind your business. It's your boy Maul. That's AD over there. That's Ray over there. And we here, we talking about sports. If you rock with all the content, you do all that good stuff, please like, share, comment, subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms at the Goodmen show. Once again, tell them, AD, where we at? Oh, at the Goodmen show. He's not ready, but we ready. So let's get it. Listen, we got a lot to do. This is a big week. It's NFL prediction week, baby. The NFL is back. Football is back. Tell your wives, tell your kids, get the hell out the way. Get the hell out the way. This is our time, baby. In a move that would have just been shocking to everybody. I mean, nobody thought this was about to happen. The Dallas Cowboys trade Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. After the Green Bay Packers bent them over in their last playoff game, they just sent him over straight to the enemy. Pretty much highest non-QB contract ever. You're talking about a $100 million contract that features $136 million in guarantees. Crazy as hell. In the trade, Dallas gets back 2 first-round picks and defensive tackle Kenny Clark, who's like 100. I got to talk to somebody very important, AD. As a Dallas fan, how are we feeling about this?
You know, a wise man once said, the good ones go if you wait too long. And, bro, that nigga Jerry Jones is my fucking reincarnated slave owner. So, I'm hurt, bro. I don't deserve this. That was the best defensive player I seen with my own eyes since DeMarcus Ware, bro. And you gonna trade this nigga for a pack of noodles? And a Mr. Pibb? That's what happened.
A Mr. Pibb?
Yeah, bro. You couldn't even get no Dr. Pepper, bro. You got a Mr. Pibb. Who the fuck is Kenny Clark? What he done did? And then, bro, you get 2 first-round picks from the Packers, bro. They gonna pick in the mid-20s. We got, bro, that dementia kicking in, bro. It's time to put him down.
Okay. Real quick. I want you to stay here. I want you to stay in this lane. Let me hear from you, Ray. How do you feel about this trade? How do you feel this shapes up for the NFC?
Man, it was surprising, but it wasn't because how long it carried on. But I feel like the Cowboys fans are a little bit too down. If we're being realistic, if you guys would have kept Micah, it would have made things very difficult to create a substantial roster for you guys to, I guess, stay in playoff contention. I mean, and it kind of gives you guys answers now, right? Now, your offense you get 2 things right now. Your offense can be very explosive, and then you can just build by trading through trades to make a better defense, or you find out that you guys are not the team that you think you are, and you rebuild. You trade Dak, you get some picks. Maybe trade CD, you get some more picks, and you start over. Now, I know that's not something you guys want to hear, but shit, sometimes that works out the best. Starting out fresh, you see the Commanders. Look at them now, so maybe this may work out for the best. If we're being realistic, you guys weren't going to win a Super Bowl this year with Micah, so why pay him $50 million a year? I understand that, so I get the frustration, but both sides I see.
Okay, so as a fellow NFC East person, first of all, y'all wasn't going to do nothing anyway. I'm just be honest with you. But it's good to see this. I put it like this. This was the best case scenario because honestly, I kept telling, private conversations with AD and everything like that. I kept telling AD and just different Cowboys fans, y'all did need to trade him. I thought maybe lightning can strike twice and y'all can get kind of like a Herschel Walker type of haul. Maybe not, like 5 first round picks or nothing crazy like that, but at least like, 2 firsts, 2 seconds, third, something like that. Something to where you can kind of, dip your toe into the draft well a little bit more. But you guys only got 2 picks out of it that are probably going to be in the mid-20s, mid to late 20s. And that's perfect for me. Obviously, things can happen, right? Somehow the Packers may fall off a cliff and y'all might get lottery picks out of that. So anything's possible. But to me, y'all didn't get what y'all traded a good player out of the division, which is perfect for me. And then y'all didn't get a good haul for him. And over the past couple of years, y'all kind of, draft picks and everything like that have not been that good. So this is going to be very interesting. To be honest, though, that was a move that had to happen. But see, now you're handicapped because you're still stuck with that quarterback. That guy can't go anywhere. He has no trade clause, and he's pretty much, taking all your resources. It's going to be interesting to see what y'all do with George Pickens after this year, because guess who has the same agent? So it's going to be very, very, very interesting, very cool. And I'm happy either way. You know what I mean? I'm happy either way. I'm ecstatic. You know what I mean? I want to stay here, right? Because AD, I don't feel like you've had your chance to vent, right? I don't feel like you've had your chance to kind of really let somebody know how you feel, right? And I can't quantify how serious that is. And so I want you, if you humor me for a second, I want you to kind of get, we're going to do a little bit of therapy today. Okay. We're going to do some therapy, and I want you to let it all out, right? Constructively, and see the person who's been giving you pain and let them know how you feel. All right.
Oh, wow. See, look at that smile, bro.
Just hold on. The man is standing in front of you. I want you to let him know how you feel. You got all the time in the world.
I will not be using the C word, so I will use, you old. You know what, bro? I guess we live in a world where evil does reign, bro. Because I watched that documentary, bro, and I seen how you bought that team and you looked that man in the face and said, I want you, I'm taking your job on national television. You's an evil motherfucker, bro. Cancer couldn't even defeat you. Like, and look at that smile, bro. You got all the money in the world and your teeth still look like shit. You look like bro. You know what, bro? I guess I'm finna be an evil person, bro, because it looked like you could just get rewarded for being evil. And you didn't even call the nigga Michael by his name, bro, at the press conference. You called him Michael. Like, bro, I ain't got really much else to say, because if they find this and, if I really say what I really want to say, I'm going to get out of here. So I'm going to try to keep it PG-13.
Hold on, AD. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Hold on, bro. Please.
Oh my God.
Another.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Jerry Jones on the phone here, ladies and gentlemen. Jerry Jones, AD has just said a whole bunch of things to you. How do you feel about this guy?
I don't like your attitude, dude. Come in. I've been traveling all night, and I don't have the patience.
Yeah, you can't say that now, bitch.
Oh, okay. So Jerry Jones, they're saying that you are kind of ruining the team. You've been ruining the team for 30 years. You can't do anything. So what do you have to say to fans and people like AD?
What's your point? What's your point?
Okay, so I just got to understand, and AD, you can chime in here. You are now 28. You have never seen your team go past the NFC champion. Excuse me, the divisional round.
Yeah, I don't know what an NFC championship look like.
He continues to, and you don't have to talk to me. You can talk to Jerry here. I don't think Jerry feels any type of remorse. I mean, what do you have to say? You got him on the line. Talk to him directly. Don't talk to me.
Bitch, you got billions of dollars. Of course, it's winning don't matter to you. Every time you can cash a motherfucking check, you happy. But look what I got to go through every year, bruh. Guess what? Most of my niggas got to see they team win the trophy. It's great. I said, bro, you know, your kids was born, bruh, but you got to see your team hold up that trophy. Maul, you got to see your team do it twice. I don't know what that feels like, man.
Okay, so what?
I give up brown rings just to see my team win the championship, bro. I give up a left nut right now. But guess what? You don't care, because guess what? You going to be swimming in money, bro. And then you going to pass it down to the retard. So guess what? We fucked.
We just got
That's why after this. That's why I'm up out of here. I'm up out of here, bro.
Together.
This is it. If 88 go, I'm gone. Back, whatever. You got your money, bro. You was a 4th round draft pick, bro. You done made generational wealth money, bro. Whatever. But if 88 go, I'm done. I'm gone.
Okay, so what?
So, you know, you don't give a fuck about us, bro. You just care about the money. You greedy bitch.
What's your point? What's your point?
Fuck, bro, die. I
like your
really die.
attitude, dude.
Like,
Yeah,
you up there with
been
Vince
traveling
McMahon,
all
bro.
night, and I don't
Hope
have
some
patience
allegations
to
come
jack
out about
with
your
you
old
today.
ass.
Hold on, Jerry. Say that again. I didn't hear
I
you.
don't like your attitude, dude.
I ain't hear you either.
I've been traveling all night, and I don't have the patience to jack with you today.
AD, we still got him on the phone, man. Tell him how you feel.
I ain't got shit else to say, bro. You ain't finna get my blood pressure up on this Labor Day with Labor Day. I'm enjoying my day off, bro. God don't like ugly, bro. Your time gonna come.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Jerry Jones on the line. Jerry Jones, I mean, everything that he's just said to you, I mean, what do you got to say?
We're gonna have a good visit this morning, but settle down just a little bit.
Wow. All right. Well, AD seems like he's done. Jerry, do you
You
have
don't give
anything
a
to say
fuck.
before? Do you have
I'm just
anything
one
to say?
person, bro. I ain't
I
no
want me
season
some
ticket
glory
holder,
hole.
bro. I ain't on them boards, bro. Fuck you. You don't care about my hard-earned money, bro. I bust my ass every fucking day to go get this money to to cheer for y'all. I bust my ass to watch fucking Sunday ticket on to pay for Sunday ticket. And you know what? Because the nigga getting some money now, I bought the whole year all at once. Fuck that. And then bro. And I know you're doing some illegal shit, and then you got all the motherfuckers in Frisco like a goddamn circus. These niggas can't even train properly because motherfuckers beating on the glass. That's some Zeus shit, bruh. Bruh. That's why your ass was in them damn pictures when them black kids was trying to go to school in Arkansas, bruh. And that's you was over there laughing, saying nigger. I know what type of time you on, bruh. You ain't fooling nobody, bruh. You can fool them dumbass people that believe, oh my God, Jerry, that was such a good trade. Yeah, maybe in hindsight, bruh. But if you would have guess what? If you would have did it before, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Jerry, what you got to say to that?
I'm not gonna go for that shit.
God.
Oh, say that again. I'm sorry, Jerry.
I'm not gonna go for that shit here.
Oh man. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Meet me outside to start in, pussy. See what type of time you on there.
What's your point? What's your
He
point?
80, bro.
I want me some
fuck?
glory hole.
all right. That was Jerry
Oh.
Jones, ladies and gentlemen. That was Jerry Jones.
Thank you,
All
Jerry.
right.
So these are my picks right here. We have NFC West. We have, the Rams. That's not me just being biased. I'm just talking about from a complete standpoint of a team. There's not too many position groups better than the Rams in the NFC West. Quarterback-wise, we give it to Matthew. Wide receiver, we're going to give it to the Rams because of Puka and now Devontae Adams, which would be an outstanding tandem if I'm being honest. Running backs, of course, you give it to Christian McCaffrey, but right after that, it's a toss up. So if they're in the top two in that avenue, then I feel like a lot can lead with that offense. Then we go to the defensive line. Nobody has a more outstanding pass rush than the Rams in the NFC West right now. So we're going to go with them. And you see at the AFC East at the top left, we have the Ravens. Who has a better roster than them right now, not too much to be said. The Chiefs, I will never disrespect Patty Mahomes. That will never happen, We got the surprising team in the AFC East with the New England Patriots. Now, I expect big things from this team. Their front seven looks amazing. The DBs, the secondaries, oh my goodness. I feel like it's going to have a breakout year. Christian Gonzalez is a top 3, maybe top 2 corner in the league. Come on now. And Drake May is very promising. They had a Stephon Diggs. They have a versatile running attack. Great tight ends. Come on. And I like that coach. I feel like this could be a breakout year, as I feel like the Bills will take a step back. Not saying they won't make the playoffs, but a step back. We go to Houston, and I got CJ Stroud having a bounce back year. And the fact that I'm saying a bounce back year even after making the playoffs is crazy, right? But nobody in that division scares me. So we're just going to stick with the Houston Texans. We're going to put the Bills in there. We won't disrespect Josh. We got the Broncos because Sean Payton in that defense is scary. And then we're going to put the Bengals because I feel like out of all the teams that can just win the Super Bowl or go to the Super Bowl, just all pure offense, the Bengals is there. All they need to do is hold teams to 20 points. And that's sad that I got to say hold team to 20 points, but they're that damn good. We got 49ers. We're not going to disrespect them, even though I hate them. Fuck you, 49ers fans. Then we're going to go to Green Bay because you see what they added and the versatility they have on defense with their front seven. And then they have they drafted well with the wide receivers. Great rushing attack with Josh Jacobs. Very excited to see them this year. Detroit, won't disrespect them. They have a great roster as well. Now, this will surprise a lot of people. I have the Carolina Panthers being that sleeper team making the playoffs. I like what I've seen out of Bryce Young. I like their wide receiver core. I'm a huge fan of that McMillan kid. He will be a star. Maybe Rookie of the Year. Quote me. I was going to say don't quote me, but fucking quote me. He's a star. They have a great defense. A J.C. Horn, if he could stay healthy, he's a top 5 DB. Come on now. They got Derek Brown up front. And come on. I like that team. I feel like they can really surprise some people. I'm still not sold on Baker Mayfield. Sorry. Falcons don't scare me. And come on, we're not going to talk about the Saints. It's damn near the first pick invitational for them. Minnesota Vikings, defense is out of their world. Messing with Brian Flores, the way he can switch things up. So these are my picks right here. I'm going to ignore the fact that I got the Eagles just because I don't even want to bring their damn name up, right? But we're going to go all the way to the Super Bowl. We got the Rams, and we got the damn Ravens finally making it to the big show. And you know me, I'm a Rams fan through and through. So, of course, I have us losing, man. 24-14. We have the Ravens running the ball all down the Rams' throat, pause. But they just run efficient ball, and the Rams can't stop it. The linebackers cannot stop that dual threat attack of Lamar and Derrick Henry in the backfield, and they finally get one. The MVP of the league, Joe finally gets his due. Joe throws for 40 touchdowns and less than 10 interceptions, and they make the playoffs. And there's no way you could take that from them. So these are my predictions, man. I know it's everywhere, and I know some people may question them, but I stand on them, man. And at the end of the year, come at me.
All right. There it is. And mind you, we're going to get into all this after everybody kind of does their due. I just want to have everybody get their time to explain their picks rather than we sit up here, oh, I don't feel like this, I don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, anyway, all right. I'll rock with that. So now, let's see. It's AD's turn. Hold on. I gotta get your own music. Talk to him, AD. Talk to him.
Appreciate that. We're gonna start with the AFC, bro. Chiefs gonna get that number 1 seed because their schedule is fairly favorable this year. We don't even have to get into the shenanigans that they gonna get. In the North, Baltimore. They got the offense. I feel like they gonna hit a stride, and they can run the ball well. So, and then the defense it's solid. They need to get the back end bit juiced up. But then, I got in the North, the Bills. I just trust Josh Allen. But Ray did make some good points. I like on the defensive side, and they got a defensive coach on the Patriots too, so I could definitely, hey, they could shock a lot of people. Hey, can you pull that back up? Because I don't see my other picks. Texans, yeah. There's nobody better in that division than CJ. And then my wild card teams. I'm gonna throw the Chargers in there. I feel like Justin, he'll be the reason why they make some wins. And then the Broncos, of course, the defense is Sean Payton. Hey, Bo Nix got them there. What? Or did they go last year? Didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah. So I think Bo Nix hits him a stride. I mean, that defense is elite. And then we're gonna skip the NFC, the first team in the NFC. Don't need to talk about them niggas. The Detroit Lions, bro. I think they had hella injuries in the defense towards the end of the season. I think they pick up where they left off. Rams, best complete team, I think. Bucks. I mean, the NFC South is pretty much like whoever. I'm going off of what Baker did this year, and then they added the wide receiver from Ohio State. Can't say his name, and then I'm gonna butcher it. That's Ray's man. And then
Mbuka,
Green Bay,
right?
Mbuka.
Mbuka.
Yeah. And Green Bay, I think, I don't really want to do this, but I just think they'll still make it in because they'll probably win some games that they definitely beating us on the 28th. So they'll probably have a favorable record. The Vikings, I think, I just don't really trust JJ McCarthy. I don't know what he brings, but I trust in Jettas. Hey, bro, just because we ain't win the division, I still think we're gonna sneak our asses in there. How? I don't know, but through the grace of God. Oh, my Super Bowl pick. We got the Ravens and the Eagles, 27-24. MVP, Lamar grabbing that bitch because he knew he should have got it last year. It's gonna be a definite Lamar getting it. Stat-wise, I give my man about 42 total touchdowns, not passing and rushing. And then, hey, yeah, I'm going with my Broward County brethren.
All right. It's AD's picks. Now let's get into my picks. Hold up.
I got them going again.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold up. Let me change my graphic. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for my picks. Starting off high. I agree. I think the Ravens, I'm going to start on the AFC. I agree the Ravens have the best roster on the red side. Top to bottom. I think this is going to be a smooth year from them. Kansas City, obviously, because you can't disrespect them. Houston, a lot of people say that he had a down year. I think that's kind of whack because his weapons were all on IR at some point in time, and he still won a playoff game. I just don't see that as an IR. I see that being a down year. I see that being a little bit of improvement because that showed me that he's able to, with nobody on the squad, I can at least get you one playoff win. So I see them, they run that division down there in the South. I got the Bills. The thing with me with the Bills is I think they put a lot of effort in last year. Josh Allen got that MVP. I think last year was the year that they was really supposed to go out and win it, but they didn't. And I think that effort that was put forth last year is kind of going to make them kind of stumble a little bit. Then my wild card teams, I got the Bengals. Their defense is obviously suspect. We know that. But the beautiful thing with them is, last year they had the whole T. Higgins stuff going on. It was all messed up. I don't see that.
On this contract.
Yeah, all that contract stuff, all that. All the guys are paid now. We're about to see probably, because it's out of necessity, we're about to see probably one of the best offenses we've seen in a long time, because they got to put up 30 points a game. It's like, bar none, they got to get it. They got to go, get done that way. So I got them there, but they're just not enough defensively to win the North. So that's why they're going to be fifth. I still got them at like 10, 11 wins though, just off the strength of Joe, because I think Joe's about to have his best season as a pro since they went to the Super Bowl that year. I got Bo Nix. He's taking that step up. They were in seventh last year, but they're gonna get the six. I love their defense. Sean Payton obviously is a great coach, so they're putting it together. So I can't wait to see his ascension with that. I just can't put them over the Chiefs yet, because you got to kill the Kings. I just don't see them killing the Kings right now. They're probably like a year or two away from that. And then I'm right there with you guys on the Patriots. I just don't have them winning the East though. But I think, Drake May, him getting Stephon Diggs on the other side, it's going to be interesting to see him coming off of that ACL. But, he got that Cardi B love, so maybe that might turn him up. I don't know. So that should be interesting. Mike Vrabel, Mike Vrabel was taking Ryan Tannehill. They was the number one in the AFC. People forget that, I know that was like yesteryear, but that was the thing. So, defensively, they loaded. They even got, my guy, Milton Williams from the Eagles. And obviously they have better players, right? Gonzalez and everything, but I think they got a good rotation over there. So that should be interesting. Now let's get over to the blue side, our side, my side, the best side, in my opinion. Obviously, I got the Eagles number one. There's no bias. I just think, roster construction wise, everything like that. So the thing with us was last year we had on paper this great offense, right? Nobody knew what our defense was going to be. So then I think what's about to happen is now that offense is going to take, the lead step, and our defense is kind of, because we got a bunch of young guys. We're like probably outside of the Rams, probably the youngest defense in the league. So, a lot of guys are coming in, filling in these roles. So, they got to step in. We need some time. We got to understand what we got and everything like that. But I think our offense is so damn loaded that they can kind of piece it together. I still think we end up as a top 10 unit, which is well enough for what we need defensively. So that's, my reasoning for that. I think the next best team outside of us, if it ain't us that go to the bowl, I think it's the Rams. The Rams are young. Outside of maybe two, outside of Matt Stafford, Devontae Adams, the Rams are young and they're loaded, bro. You know what I'm saying? They already had the defensive rookie of the year. That defense is a year older and a year more experienced. Obviously, Sean McVay, the second best coach outside of Nick Sirianni. So, to me, they got a mob over there. Them getting Devontae Adams, I'm not going to lie, because the thing with Coop was a very, very, very great slot, but Devontae is going to, you need to give him that attention, and Puka is the number one, right? So Puka is going to go over the top. It's really not a lot you can do with him physical, so it's going to be interesting. And like I said, the defense is loaded. I got Green Bay winning the North. I had them winning the North before the Micah trade because, the thing with the Lions is they lost both coordinators. As someone who in the past has lost both coordinators, I know how that feels, right? So it's you can't have like a defensive genius and an offensive genius, and then you don't have them the next year, and then you win 15 games, right? I don't think that's, feasible. I'm not saying that they're going to be bad, but I just think there's more cohesion and more building that's been going on with the Packers, another young up and coming roster, and then they just added, Michael Parsons, and they don't have run problems, right? They're pretty decent against the run, so it's not like he's needed to be like, Michael, please save our entire defensive line. Like, no, we just need you to come off the edge, pin your ears back, and knock the quarterback out. Another year with Jordan Love. I think this is the time for him to kind of take a step and maybe possibly get to the NFC Championship, maybe. So we'll see with that. But I got the Packers. My surprise pick out of the South, because Tampa been running it for the last 5-6 years, I got Atlanta. I like Michael Penix. And, from what I saw, he played 2-3 games last year at the end of the season. I like the connection with him and Drake London. From what I saw, they were in games, right? Just off of vibes, basically. So it should be interesting to see. Kyle Pitts, we'll see what he is. But the NFC South, it doesn't really take a lot. I'm not saying that Tampa takes a immense step back. They were just kind of in there because somebody had to be in there type beat. You know what I'm saying? So, but Tampa Bay, they got a good squad. I just think Atlanta just got something for them. Then, like I said, Detroit, they lost both their coordinators, so we'll see what happens with them. I got the Commies. Jaden Daniels, he came more strong last year. I don't see them going to the NFC Championship, but, he did enough with that roster last year to take them, to where they haven't been in a long time. They added some pieces. Now, mind you, they're very old. That's my concern with them. They're very old. So we'll see kind of where they land there, but I just don't see them being outside of the top 7 in the NFC, because they just, they got the quarterback, period. And then finally, San Francisco. I'm sorry, Ray, that they're going to the playoffs. This is kind of like another old team, but see, the thing with them was they were very injured last year and they had no identity. Okay, so they paid Brock. Everybody's healthy. So we'll just see how it rolls. And, they could be a top 7 team in the NFC. And then in the Super Bowl, yes, Ray, I do got them again. To me, right now, we are in this Celtics-Lakers era with these two teams. I know you don't want to hear that. I get it. But I just think that in the AFC, until I see it, they just do not have a remedy for Kermit. They can't hold him, bro.
That man do the one you got on that screen.
And I feel you, but at the same time, he don't, because the last time they played in the AFC Championship, he lost. So, but I get what you're saying. He's the only one to beat him in an AFC Championship game. I'm with you. So, we'll see.
They're both 1-1, right? In AFC Championship.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So, and I understand that. So it's just but see, that man on the screen, he got to get there. He got a lot to do to get there, right? So, like I said, I just, until I see it, right, I can't. Teams have been, Baltimore has had a better roster. Buffalo has had a better roster, right? X, Y, and Z has had a better roster. They just can't beat this guy. I don't know. It is what it is. And then I just feel like, once again, it's a roster thing with us, right? We just have the roster that combats their voodoo magic, or, just the brilliance of Patrick Mahomes, really. And I just think we're gonna get the trilogy. After that, we probably might not play again, but we got to get the trilogy. This is like an era-defining rivalry. And in the MVP, I got Joe Burrow. He's getting his just due. He's going to have 5,000 yards just out of necessity. He's going to have 5,000 yards, 45 tubs. He's about to let that thing fly because he has no damn choice, right? So that's my predictions for the 25 season. Let's discuss. I'll pull up
I'm
first.
smoking crack. I'm smoking crack on my AFC shit because, y'all made some very valid points. But hey, it's already on the screen. I ain't put my money on it, so
you gotta stand on it.
I'm gonna stand on it because I don't know why I chose the fucking Dolphins.
Now I want to say this before we start. This is my bold prediction, and I'm just gonna throw this out there, and y'all gonna come back to me by this time next year. If the Bengals do not make it past the first round of the playoffs, the Rams will trade 3, possibly 4 first round picks to get Joe Burrow. And he will be a Ram next year. If they don't make the first round of the playoffs, if they don't make it past it, the Rams will trade 3 to 4 first round picks, and Joe Burrow will be a Ram at the start of next season.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Don't
I'm
you
not
got
gonna
a
lie
no
to
trade
you.
call?
You can see that.
Well, hold up. Does he have a no trade clause?
No, he don't.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Your track record with that, I can't say I disagree.
That nigga has, bro. Since I know, right? He's
he
been
called everyone. He called, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think y'all understand. He called the Ramsey one. He called the Von Miller one. He called the Odell one. Straight, just bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? So
that was a year, man. That was a year.
Honestly, him saying that is more of a threat than it is a bold
Then
prediction.
it is just
So,
somebody just saying something.
just saying something. So I'm gonna be honest with you.
This nigga's track record. This nigga's track record is pretty like.
Yeah, man.
That's not that bold to me because I mean y'all have the roster, so it's not like you got to panic. You know what I'm saying? And you put Burrow on that. I mean,
and Burrow would love to get out of the NFC, and then Burrow is a.
I mean AFC.
AFC, excuse me. He would love to get out of the AFC. Burrow is a superstar. So imagine pairing that superstar with that LA market.
Bruh.
Roger Goodell would sign up for that.
You get him out of cold ass Cincinnati. I ain't gotta deal with Lamar and them every like
Matthew Stafford retire. And as he retires, he passes that 9 over. Come on now. Ain't no more storybook ending than that.
I mean,
now.
Like I said,
like bro, that would be. I mean, that'd go to. That's the perfect situation for anybody.
Like I said, I could very well see that because, like I said, you got the roster and y'all got the defense, bro. The defense is young and they're all on rookie deals, so it's not like, oh man, what we gonna do? We got to pay, blah blah. That'll all get figured out. So I get it.
But do you think I mean, this is all we all doing hypotheticals. Do you think Cincinnati would be like, this is our golden child?
4 first round picks?
Yeah, 4 first round picks.
3 to 4.
Yeah. And you know what, bro?
I give you 3 and a 2 and a 3. Like you can't turn that down.
Y'all really on some. Y'all really don't give a fuck about them picks.
No.
Yeah, and you can't afford that roster anyway. That's not going. So if you don't make it past the first round, you're not going.
Cincinnati is notoriously cheap. That's their gimmick.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to pay just to be in the first round.
It was pulling teeth just to pay their wide receivers, and they have like a top 3 duo.
And all they whole salary cap is for Jamar and T, Joe, and then Trey Hendrickson.
And if anybody can start over, they can start over because the assets they can get for Joe Burrow, for Jamar Chase, for T Higgins, bro, that'll feed families, bro. That's damn near about 6 first round picks you can get because you get no less than 2 for Jamar. You get no less than 2 for Joe, maybe 3. 3 for Joe, 2 for what's the name, Jamar, and 1 possibly for T Higgins.
1 for T for sure.
So it's
that's still a lot. That's still a lot. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
we're gonna have to we're gonna have to clip this and we're gonna have to revisit this.
We gotta clip that because I'm not gonna lie. I could very well see that happening.
Yeah.
To say I don't know. You just got a feeling for that. You got a bold prediction, AD?
Nope. not to that extent, but nah, not to that extent. Nah.
Okay. I would say my bold prediction that gets traded.
The middle of the year?
I don't know how though.
If y'all go halfway through, it's like 3-5, right? Y'all go 3-5. You only win 8 games. Excuse me, you only win 3 games. I think a conversation is being had, bro. I understand he has a no trade clause, but I think a conversation is going to be had because that trade for Micah is not enough. Unless, I mean, they can trade for players, but even with that, it's not enough. You got too many holes. And so,
Deficiencies aren't even like because bro, there's so many like holes on the offense. Well, not so many now. Like, I mean, well, somebody eating snap, crackle, and pop.
I don't know.
I think, bro, because
Oh,
like
we
we got
good.
so many different questions. I think, well, because Zach Martin retires, we like, you know, we didn't get enough. We didn't get enough. I like you said, we didn't get enough because like, okay, wide receivers, I'm cool with. CD and GP, I'm cool with that. Like Ferguson, he's coming into his own. I'm cool with that. But it's like outside of well, I mean, we still got Tyler Smith, so I don't know if he moves to left or right. I don't. Left guard. I mean, I think he's moving to left tackle permanently, but I still don't, bro. We niggas are going to have a field day on our defense.
Yeah, and so that's the problem. I just think y'all need to
There's
go
more,
defense heavy.
yeah, and who's in like that? Losing Micah.
Whoa. Say something, AD?
Losing
Yes.
Micah, that
Yeah,
did it.
you're right.
Losing Micah, bro. Jerry was like, it's gonna stop the run, motherfucker. But yeah, bro. Like, I think it may be that time, bro, to just like face the music and be like,
Mm,
bro, we ain't going nowhere.
okay. My other one though, Saquon,
As a player of the year again.
2K back to back. I understand. That's crazy. I'm wild, but we on some historical type time. I really think I get I get it. Now, mind you, I might be high coming off this bowl, and if I'm high, then I'm high. Something is just telling me. Something is just telling me, bro. Like right now, because basically, obviously the Chiefs are like the dynasty of now, right? But it's usually like two teams, right? So back then it was like the Niners and the Cowboys, and then Steelers and the Packers, or whatever. I feel like we're the other team. The only one, because we just used to it, because the Patriots had a monopoly. So I just think a lot of things are going on, and Saquon got to be a Hall of Famer. He spent on him 6 years, kind of in the garbage can with I was going to call them New Jersey, the Giants, New York Giants. So this contract pretty much up until 2029 is his chance to be put in the Hall of Fame. I think he puts 2K seasons back to back. Now, mind you, unless our O-line get hurt, but our O-line is just too, because they stacked the box against us last year. It was, oh yeah, we got to stop Saquon last year, and they couldn't. I don't think teams outside of Baltimore and Pittsburgh are ready for the run. Even the Rams, because I mean, Saquon gave them like 1,000,000 yards. So I just don't think. I think we're like 2-3 years away from teams going run heavy and trying to stop runs. But that's my bold prediction. That's my bold prediction. All right. So yeah, I mean, how do we let's look at our picks here. Hold on. You said what?
I don't think that's my mic, bro. I checked. I turned it off right there. That's not my mic, bro.
Bro, it's you. I put you on
It is
mute.
you.
And
It's you, brother.
yeah. Where your AirPods at?
Hold on, give me a second. Can you edit this out?
No, I can't edit it out.
No.
Go get your AirPods. You got your AirPods?
Get my AirPods. Be back.
Yeah.
I do got a bold prediction, bro.
Okay, well, when you come back, we'll do it.
Yeah, I do got one. Damn. Trading for?
You said what?
Trading for? I don't know.
I don't know. I just see it, bro. I just see it.
I think
Okay,
88
hold
would
on.
go before 4.
All right, go ahead, Go ahead, Ray.
Listen, I was born. I was coming through the store.
Yeah, this is perfect. You good?
Yeah.
You good? All right. What's your bold prediction, AD?
My bold prediction, bro. Jay Daniels hit that cliff. That schedule was very favorable last year. And
So when
then
you say, just real quick, when you say cliff, what do we mean? Like he's falling
falling at
off.
it, not like I think production wise he's still gonna be good, but I don't think that whole run that they went on, bro. I think we jumped. We gonna be the number 2 team because like you said, they got older, bro. So it's like Terry, like what? He 30 or 31? I don't know. Hell, the
Something like that.
hairline, the nigga hairline look like he 41. So but I just think, bro, because they split with us this year and they barely beat us the last game of the season. Not saying that game don't count, but y'all lost to us when our quarterback wasn't even there. I think, bro, they didn't add nothing to be like, oh yeah, them niggas they don't scare like y'all number 1 in the East. Y'all it's probably y'all gonna be the back-to-back division champs for the first time in like what 20 some years.
Yeah, since we did it in what made happen now.
Unless something drastically happens with y'all, and hey, I wouldn't be mad at it. But hey, I don't think the Commanders are better than us. I really don't.
So this is my thing though. Y'all are like rebuilding, yet the team that went to the NFC Championship is not better than y'all.
No, I don't think that. In my mind.
And y'all traded away your number 1 defensive player.
I believe wholeheartedly that they're not better than us. Why? Could I be high? Probably yes. Didn't smoke this morning. But in my I just think, bro, our division is too competitive. We gonna get one of them games, and it's gonna be one of them. Because bro, they was like what in 1-score games? They was like 8-2. So y'all got lucky. Like I'm not gonna like JD still cold, bro, but I just think he gonna have that slump that they said CJ had, but CJ just had a whole bunch of injuries and his O line was shit.
The mind control continues to work.
No, bro, because
the mind control continues to work. Shout out Jerry.
I just believe, bro.
Hold on. Jerry, what you got to say? I think Jerry's still on the line.
I want me some glory hole.
All right. So you think, because now that we're here on your predictions now, because this was interesting. So once again, they're not a better roster than y'all, and we're too competitive. Because I was even talking to my man too, because he think there's going to be a shootout on Thursday. He think that y'all offense is enough to have a shootout with us on Thursday, and that it's about to be that. So
we break.
I just want to understand. I just want to understand something. And you can quantify this for me. So the Cowboys, right? You say in one breath, I don't know what the hell we're doing. This is crazy. Y'all trade away y'all number 1 defensive player. And you're mad about that. Yet, y'all are going to the playoffs. And y'all are better than the Washington Commanders.
Yes.
Just real quick. I'm going to put you on the Summer Jam screen.
Please do. Tell them that.
Just let the people know.
Okay, if we're gonna go skill positions, CD better than Terry. GP better than Debo. We got the better tight end. Our O line. I don't know who's on the Commanders O line. They just who and what ain't Austin Eckler they running back, so that cancels
Mm-hmm.
out. JD better than Dak. So offensively, I think we got the better team. Who on their defense?
Frankie
Bobby
Louvu.
Wagner. Who the fuck is that?
Frankie Louvu. He was pretty good last year.
The
And the
Samoan,
linebacker.
the Samoan
Yeah, the
nigga?
Samoan. Yep.
Fuck him. Well, you get okay. I'll give you that one. On the back end, who
Uh,
they got? Who they got? Marshawn Lattimore, nigga, he ain't good.
Sandra Steele, and they got Trey Amos. I was actually upset that they got him. He's pretty good.
Yeah,
But they got
that's
his
what I'm
little
saying.
brother.
Hmm?
You talking about his little brother from Ole Miss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Look, bro, the main goal is to score touchdowns. I think we can score more than them.
Okay.
I'm
All
not saying
right.
we better than nobody else, but I'm gonna say offensively, I think we cancel it. Like we got way better offensively than they do defensively. I mean, than they do offensively.
All right.
That's why I say when we can compete. Not saying we gonna like with y'all. We can shootout is a lot. If these niggas can give me 20, I'll be all right. And that's stretching it. Because we can't run the ball. Y'all like I'm not talking about nobody else, but the Commanders, I think we got enough that cancels out against them. I don't give a fuck about no NFC championship. The season starts September 4th. So that's what I care about. Nothing happened last year. I don't give a fuck.
Question.
Gotcha.
AD. So your friend, I mean, Maul, your friend is he's probably a Cowboys fan, but he's
Yes.
probably not that far off. And the reason why I say that, I feel like I think the Eagles will win, but I do think it could be a shootout, and this is why. New coordinator for the Eagles. I'm not even just not a new coordinator. Excuse y'all coming off a Super Bowl, so I feel like that could be a hangover. And usually at the beginning of the season, most offenses start slow. Most offenses start slow. It's always usually the defense that starts off faster, right? Because 9 times out of 10, the defense already been put together. Or let's be honest, they got more film on you guys. It's way more film on you guys. And I'm not saying they're gonna be able to stop you, but it's hard to stop the unknown. You know what you're gonna get from AJ. You know what you're gonna get from Devontae, who I feel like is a number one. That's another conversation for another time. You know what you're gonna get from Jalen, of course, Saquon. Let's come on now. We don't know what the hell we gonna get from GP and CD. I feel like CD will be mostly in the slot. Quignon's not playing the slot. That will be Cooper DeJean. And if they bring his white ass to go check CD, it'll be murder she wrote. That is a different situation putting CD against Cooper. Now, I like Quignon against because Quignon's one of my favorite corners in the league already, but I like Quignon against GP. But I just feel like if the Cowboys can keep it close, I see a 27-24 type of game. It's still a division opponent. You know that, Maul. It's been
No,
times,
I understand that.
yeah.
And when I say just because I don't think it's going to be a blowout, right? I just think we're going to win by 10, like 27-17 type deal. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I think. I don't think it's going to be like I see a lot of people, they're like, oh, yeah, we about to put 50 on them and on. I don't think we're going to do all that because, especially, when you come out the gate for real, now
Y'all put 50
people
on us.
don't.
I'm ending it on live.
Nah, bro, that's not going to happen because, offenses, we don't, they don't do preseason. So this is really our preseason, to be honest. So it's going to be all clunky. I mean, the jump last year in Brazil, Hurts threw his first like 3 series. He threw 2 picks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's that I just think, 20 once the game settle down, we all figure it out. 27-17. Really, when I say from a shootout standpoint, but my point is that I think it's so interesting that Cowboys fans, on one hand, can be like, "Oh my God, this is over. This owner, he's killing us. This is the worst thing ever," and then turn around and be like, "Oh yeah, but we still can compete and we can still put up points and we can still do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's
Well, I'm
very
only saying
interesting
that
on
for the
that front.
Commanders. That's just only out of the other 17. Oh, it's nigga, it's built to ass for us for a lot of these games.
Mm,
Right?
okay.
When I talk to you, what did I say? We like when we did the whole schedule.
You
What
said
was that at? Like 10-7?
you use like 9 to 10 games for you guys to win. That's a
Because
fair prediction. 9 to 10 wins. Just what you said.
hell, you did win 10 last year. But I'm not like I said, bro. I'm just
Y'all
saying the
won 10 last
Commanders
year?
are.
They won like 7.
No, I think we did. I think we went 9-8. I don't know.
Nah, man, y'all won like 7, bro.
I'm about to say, bro,
Oh,
for a while, y'all was thinking about people thought y'all was gonna tank.
Yeah.
we should have.
Okay. Let's look into Ray's predictions, man, and talk about this. I do see a common theme here. You both think that Baltimore is going to reach the Super Bowl. You think that they're finally going to take that step. I have a question though. Why do you have the Rams losing to the Ravens?
I'm a Rams fan to the death. We just talked about this. If somebody asked me to be a 49ers fan or I'm gonna die, I'm gonna tell my kids and my lady I love them. But I'm very honest. I'm a football fan first. And I know it ain't shit we could do with that run. We can't stop that. We can stop. Say, for example, if we're playing, if you guys give us a hard time, um, I can only imagine the shit that Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson can do. Lamar Jackson is Jalen Hurts times 10. And you put that with a running back that's damn near a tight end, like a power forward, but still runs a 4-5. Like, come on now, they still got explosives on the outsides. And then on top of that, man, we got Devontae, they got and Puka. And they got Jair Alexander, Marlon Humphrey, and Nate Wiggins, who I feel like will be a Pro Bowler. They got Kyle Hamilton on the back end. So they can double anything with Puka. One high safety with Puka and take him out the game. Then, if you want to go man for man, you put Jair on Devontae. Will Devontae get his? Yeah, but Jair will get his too. And you still got that young kid they just drafted, Malachi Starks. You got the best linebacker in the league and Roquan Smith. This shit shouldn't even be fair.
Mm.
So I
Roquan
strongly
better than
thinking
Fred?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
And Fred is a dog, but Roquan is younger, and Yoquan is. I feel like is more fear. People fear Roquan more than they fear Fred. A lot of things with Fred, Dre Greenlaw helped out with, but another story for another time. But
They're not born though.
say it again.
I said they're
I
not
can't wait.
born though.
I can't wait to see his year. That shit gonna shut down. But yeah, man, I got the Ravens beating the Rams in the Super Bowl, man. They just run the ball. We just can't stop it.
Yeah,
Okay,
fellas, we went
so
7-10 last year, so never mind. We
mm,
may win 2 more.
mm, yeah,
9-8.
I think the addition of Pickens gives y'all 2-3 more wins. So like I see honestly, I see 9-10. I don't think it's like doom and gloom for y'all. I see 9-10 wins for
Mhm.
y'all, which is perfect for me because you guys still stay in purgatory. So that's lit.
We get
And
one of them
so
games off of y'all though.
okay, we'll see. We'll see. I
I
ain't
ain't
gonna
gonna
lie. You know
lie.
the team that I think we might lose to in the division, the Giants, just on some fluke, like
Their pass rush is crazy, bro.
crazy. Their front seven is insane.
Oh my
Again, man,
goodness,
it's
man.
insane. It's insane. I'm not gonna lie. If they put it together on offense, they might be there. You know what I'm saying? Like
And don't
we
let them
can't
be the
keep.
worst team, because if they be the worst team, they get like a
Yeah.
top 5 pick and they get another
Yep.
bona fide wide receiver.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's over.
Oh man.
Like I need them to win like 7-8 games. I need them to be in that purgatory because I can't have them kind of turning up on us. You have. So you trust the rookie quarterback in JJ,
Correct.
And right now they're starting out with, outside of Jettas, Adam Thielen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
And
Addison suspended first 3 games.
just out the gate. But you got the Vikings. Now I love their offense, right? Obviously their coach is like super like an
Kevin
offensive, like,
O'Connell, Sean
genius
McVay
and all that.
prototype.
Yeah, I get that. So is that why you're going with that?
Sean McVay had made some great coaches from Kevin O'Connell to the Packers coach Matt LaFleur,
Yeah.
the Bengals coach Zach Taylor. Shit, the list goes on and on. But with the type of offense that McConnell draws up, it makes it easier for the quarterback. He doesn't put the quarterback in too many drop back just situations. Let me throw for on third down and 17. It's usually like a 3rd and 4 type of situation because he puts the offense in you know, simple situations so that they can be efficient. And the defense, the Brian Flores, I believe, the
Mm-hmm.
defense that he draws up is just amazing. He confuses quarterback. The fact that he confused Aaron Rodgers has been in the league for longer than my little brother's been born.
Mm.
He can show a cover 0 and put it to a cover 2, or show cover 2 and go to the cover 3, or he can like his cover 2. I mean, his cover 3 can go to a man. That's how he can disguise defenses. And he has a great pass rush. Green Yard is amazing. You got Dallas Turner on the other side. They did lose Stephon Gilmore, but they still have some great corners. And just with the defense he draws up, it makes it easier. He's going to apply pressure to that quarterback. You're going to have to get the ball out quick. Now, it's not even just about Justin Jefferson. It's about the two coaches. I know for a fact they can still stand afloat. And I feel like they'll still win that division. I do like JJ McCarthy. I'm surprised you guys didn't ask about the team under.
Um, Not really, because they came on strong last year, so I can see why you did that. And it's like it's the NFC South. They're kind of like, I'm not saying that it's because I don't even know what the Bucks record was last year, right? But it's
It was
like
like it wasn't even that. It wasn't that.
like
It was
10
like
wins get you that division.
yeah.
9, 10 wins get you that division, right? So I can very well see because they're due, right? I can see them getting 11 wins. I mean, finally, I think Xavier Legette, country raccoon eating man, he not a number one, but him as a number 2 with that, pressure off of him to where like he doesn't really need to be the man. All right. And then like I'm with you on the receiver that they got from Arizona, Tet, big body, long frame. I see it. And I think BY9, I think the game slowed down. Like you could see later on in that season, I think it was against from when they played the Chiefs and on, because he gave us fits when they came to Philly that one time. We almost lost to them, right? I think that they are poised for they can compete. So that to me doesn't surprise me, honestly, coming out of that division to be so. I just think Atlanta is just a little bit. They just got a little bit more polish on them right now. And, I think the Panthers are really, you got them a year early than what I have them because I got them winning the division next year, right? But that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. This isn't the reason why, what you said, like the next year thing, and because usually like a timeline is how that shit works. You know how this game works is your time now. You've been doing it for 2 to 3 years now. Your game finally slows down. You figure shit out. Something I realized and something I had to come to acceptance with is that this shit is different, bro. Like we never thought we was gonna see rookie quarterbacks in no damn NFC Championship game.
To be
Rookie
fair,
Stone, rookie Stone for 40 yards. I mean 40 touchdowns. Like who in God's right on God's green earth thought CJ Stroud was gonna take the Houston Texans to the playoffs his rookie year?
I mean, nobody. But I will say this, though, because I think we had a conversation about this. The high-end talent that's coming into the league now, because these kids are coming in like league ready. Mind you got to think about it. I can't speak on Stroud, but let's just say Jaden Daniels. He was 24.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he been in college for a little while. He got time to kind of like Jalen Hurts when he was 24 was going to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? He was in his second year. You get what I'm saying? Like it's dude's third year, actually. His third year. Sorry. So it's dudes coming in and the talent gap. I think if you're a high end, if you're a lottery pick and you come to the league, you're already bona fide. You know what I'm saying? And that's been showing like the last I want to say 3-4 drafts. Ever since COVID kind of hit and like these kids kind of stayed like an extra year and got themselves together and all that stuff. And obviously the NIL deal. So like they're kind of moving like professionals now and all that stuff. I get what you're saying. And I get what but like it's true on one end, but then there's also got to be true on the other end where it's like, okay, yeah, they're finally, because the thing with BY is they didn't have a line. Like he was literally dropping back and it was like, oh, wait, okay. The edge rusher's right in my face. Like he didn't have no time. You know what I'm saying? So I think that is some traditional things while the other ones are kind of like non-traditional because you got to think about the Commanders. They were aggressive in the offseason. Like they went to go get a bunch of players. Like it was just throwing darts at the wall because the roster was just not good, right? They made a lot of moves. Like outside of the Eagles last year, they were probably like the second team that made the most moves. So, I mean, I think that's the case too. CJ Stroud to me is the only one who took a roster as it was and was like, nah, we're gonna win. We're gonna go from winning like 3 games and we're gonna win 10, 11 games.
Brand new coach and all. That was his first year being a head coach, unique over everything.
Yeah. But, and while, Jaden Daniels, Dan Quinn went to a Super Bowl. He's coached great defenses, with the Cowboys and even Atlanta. Cliff Kingsbury was a head coach. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to take it away, but I think when we talk about dudes coming in and like these quarterbacks coming in, because really it's 2 examples for real. It's Stroud and Daniels. Mm-hmm. Daniels kind of came in at they were putting it together somewhat. Like it wasn't just, he just went in that jump butt naked. Okay, yeah, let's just see what you could do. Like it was like, no, okay, we'll give you Austin Eckler or something to play around with. Obviously he had a number 1 in Terry already. So just stuff like that to just kind of give him a little bit of breathing room. You know what I'm saying?
Now, so I'm right there with you. The game has changed because back then it used to be, rookie comes here, he's going to run our offense.
Yeah.
Now we're going to build everything around this rookie. We're going to everything they like to do. That's our new offense now, and that's a big factor. Which like look at Bo Nix, man. Like Denver Broncos weren't no vertical team. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now that's a huge part of their offense. Like, so that's that element, excuse me, of just predicating your offense around your young players, putting them in situations where they can play into their strengths rather than you being stubborn on the 1980s. This is my offense. You come run my offense,
you know what I'm saying? West Coast offense is how we going to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
a lot of coaches finally figured it out. Like a lot of fans have been frustrated about that like for years. Because even when, even when Hurts was coming in, right, we was like, you can't run the same offense that you was running for Carson. You know what I'm saying? And I think that first year they tried to do that. And then halfway through, like we went 2-5, right? Then halfway through, we turned into more of like a running thing, more RPOs and stuff like that. And then ultimately they was like, okay, yeah, well, this is how we're going to cater this. And let's go get AJ. AJ played in a run heavy offense and got his in Tennessee. So then let's replicate that. But while we already have Devontae and then, so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, finally coaches are, I think, I kind of give credit to Sean McVay in that because he had a scheme with Goff and Goff wasn't the guy for that. He was like, no, I need Matt because Matt can fit the ball where I needed to fit and we can go over the top how I need to go over the top. But if we need to run, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think he was one of kind of the ones to kind of pioneer that a little bit and kind of being ahead of the game with that. Same thing with I'll give it to Shanahan too, where he kind of dumbs down his play calling and his scheme for his quarterback. Is like he took Garoppolo and Purdy to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? But he made sure to have all the pieces in play, like yak guys. Like even his tight end is a yak guy. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna ride McCaffrey as far as we can. Okay, here's his screen, here's his hitch, bing, bang, boom. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get what you're saying, but that's not BY9's situation. They're very traditional still. Even though they got a young coach, they're still very traditional. So I think that's how they're building it down there. So, but them taking the leap though, I can see that.
Yeah. And you see, the Commanders are not even in my playoffs, and that's I'm so sorry if I'm hurting any fans from this area, but I just show me again. They had a fairly easy schedule. It's not hate. Great quarterback though. That's undeniable. But the team played a fairly easy schedule. If you guys can tell me, in the last 10 games, how many of the teams that they played made the playoffs? Uno. So they kind of worked out well for them. They played a lot of close games. It doesn't always go your way. Um, they got to show me more. Terry McLaurin, Ohio State native. I love him, but he's 30. He's 30 years old. And what's his name? Debo Samuel is a running back.
Mm-hmm.
He's a running back. Nobody is afraid of him catching the screen, pass, and taking to. That's not happening no more. They know his strengths that will be shut down, and it's a huge reason everybody brings up this Laramie Tunsil thing. They put it on for the offensive line. Let me ask you guys: if Laramie Tunsil is such a top 5, top 10 tackle,
why they let him go?
One, why they let him go? 2, why was C.J. Stroud sacked the second most in the league?
Mm.
And why were they so quick to trade him away?
Mm-hmm.
If he was really that guy, Laramie Tunsil's not even 30 yet, guys. Why would they trade him away?
You see, Trent ain't going nowhere. He about 35, 30.
Yeah, Trent's still there, man. They
And
can't
mind
let him go.
people don't talk about this. This is not the first time he was traded. This is the second time he was traded.
Yeah,
He was drafted by
because
the
he's
Dolphins. People don't talk about
Dolphins.
that.
Then he went to the Texans, and now he here.
So I'm not saying but all I'm saying is nobody's just trading away left tackles in their prime. Especially when you have a star quarterback. It's not like CJ Stroud is down, Dan Orlowski.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a guy back there. So if you want to protect your guy, you trade, come on. So I feel like these names, people hear these names. Oh, we got Debo. That shit
Yeah.
sounded good 2 years ago.
Yeah, if this was 2021, I'd be like, shit.
Yeah. We got Bobby Wagner. Hey, smartest football player probably on that field, but damn sure the oldest at the same time.
Yeah, and
So
the defense was not good.
Come on now. Terry McLaurin. Okay, how do you guard Terry? Safety, and we're gonna keep a safety over the top. Throw that deep ball. I dare you. You take that element away and you keep Jada Daniels in that pocket. I can see the Commanders not even winning 7 games this year. I'm just being honest. It's a lot of tape out there now.
I don't got him going down that far.
It's a lot of tape.
Gotcha. It is a lot of tape, but see, to your argument earlier, where you're like these players now are like, on a level.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see. Now, mind you, what they won 11 games.
Mm-hmm.
I see them. I see him at 9-10. I just can't because, bro, the quarterback is that good. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you post this once this happens. Once this happens, flip it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, and then to me,
I feel like the rest of the picks are like,
yeah, that's just regular business. So
yeah,
that ain't nothing. And like I said, I'm agreeing with you on the Joe action with the MVP because he ain't got no choice. Like he does not have a choice.
Yeah, you really gonna have to like. I mean, I'm still stick with Lamar, but if I had like if I was a betting man, which I'm not no more, Joe
No,
would
he
be my
gave it up.
MVP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. Hey, bro, I worked too hard for this chicken. But you give it to somebody else.
I feel that. I feel that, man.
All right, so lastly, I mean, how y'all feel about my predictions, man? Where we at?
I would like the Super Bowl. I don't see Kansas City going back again. Or like what would that be like 4 or
I think it's fake been done before, bro.
I think the 49ers did it. Did the 49ers do? Who did it?
that went like what? Because they went. Because the
No, the
only time that I
Patriot
ain't seen
because
them
the
in it is when
Patriots
Joe went.
Patriots wasn't. Let me
Hell
see.
no.
It was 14. They didn't go 15, but it went 16, 17, 18. So they went 4 to 5 years.
Well,
And that's
only
kind
thing
of
I
what
don't
they
agree
on.
with is your Super Bowl. That's it. I just don't agree with you. Everything else I can, and the Commanders in the playoffs, but everything outside of that, I can see. I can even see the Falcons winning that because, I like Penix, man.
Yeah,
That he can let that shit
let
rip.
it go.
That
He can let it
motherfucker
go.
Look
let
at the
that
wrist.
bitch
Like I can
fly.
see him be the best quarterback in the league in about 3 years. And I know that sounds crazy, but he's
Hey,
an accurate quarterback who has
yep,
the arm talent, like strength wise, of Josh Allen. He
yeah,
can throw that shit like Josh Allen can. Now, don't let that shit get confused. You'll see.
yeah. No,
So
he's one of my guys. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously hurts because he's on the squad, but Hurts, Stroud, and Penix. Those are my
Okay.
guys. Where I'm
Okay.
like looking at, obviously the latter two obviously will have a little bit more, longitude in the league or whatever, but those are my agendas, me
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
So
I'm with
I just
that.
think I think he just they take a step, bro. They're gonna surprise a lot of people this year, bro, because the Falcons just haven't really had a quarterback. Like even Kirk, like
Kirk was serviceable.
the thing with Kirk in Minnesota was he had like a literal generational wide receiver. So it was like that's easy. I'm gonna just throw it up. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? And Jed is gonna
He's
come
gonna
down.
go get it.
Yeah, he's gonna come down with it. You know what I'm saying? But like if we needed him, like Drake London, he's still fairly young and he needs to, kind of you got to get the ball to him in a certain way. Same thing with
Yeah.
Pitts, bro. I think Pitts is like people say he's overrated and all that stuff, bro. I think Pitts is like I think Pitts is he's just so much untapped potential. And this is the last year where I think either he cuts it on or they shipping his ass out. And I think he cuts it on.
I think Penix giving him like that green light, like, hey, I'm gonna get him the ball.
Yeah. And then
And
like,
I
bro,
think nobody really gave him that, like that. Hey, I believe in you, bro. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Nobody did that. And I think, they're all kind of in that age range together where it's just like, yeah, bro, let's shoot it. And then mind you, we still ain't even talk about Bajan.
Wasn't he the fourth pick? What the fuck do you
but
mean they
that's
ain't believe in him?
but
Nah,
that's but that like
I'm saying like
no,
he
I'm
was the
talking about
fourth
like
pick.
your quarterback being like, hey, I'm gonna make him the full. Like, I'm gonna make sure we get him the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, cause
you the fourth pick.
before that it was Desmond Ritter and he couldn't see the field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
but I
That's
get what
fair.
you're saying though, Ray. Cause yes, he's
Yeah,
the
because
fourth pick,
you are
but
the fourth pick, and you ain't made no Pro Bowl. You ain't even lead tight ends and what yards, catches, nothing. So it's like
this is his last,
you on the clock.
this is his last year before, because to me, Brock Bowers went past him
Oh yeah, for sure. Brock Bowers
rookie year.
probably the
But
best tight end in the
this is his
league. I
last
ain't gonna
year.
lie.
Hey, Brock Bowers,
Like
TD boy, he tight end boy.
forget about being like a top, 10 tight end, top 5 tight end. This is okay. Are you a bust or not? This is it. And so I get what AD's saying of the belief of just like, nah, bro, I'm gonna sling it to you. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, they had that problem because I mean Desmond Ritter could not get the ball out, bro. He was garbage.
Yeah.
So
I feel like if he plays anywhere um average, I feel like you just gotta trade him, man. I would trade him to the Rams.
yeah, Hey,
I trade him later.
hey, like I said, bro, knowing y'all, bro,
y'all can make something work.
knowing y'all, bro.
Sources.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing y'all outside of us, bro. You know, any
Yeah,
move
y'all be
is.
making some shit
You know, they talk
happen.
about Howie. Who's your general manager?
Les Snead.
They talk about Howie, man. I think Les is right up there with him, bro. Like, obviously, Howie has the like now over the past couple years, it's like he put it together. But, bruh, Snead's track record is crazy, bro. And
Yeah.
so
People
I could see
forget
it.
that Jared Goff was the first pick of the draft.
You
People
know,
forget
draft.
that
Yeah.
we had the 13th pick that year.
Mm-hmm.
So how the fuck did he trade up to the number one pick?
I'm
Like
hip.
that's always been him. Trading 2 for Matthew Stafford and getting no that you name it. So
Yeah,
yeah, man.
I give you that, bro. You're not gonna hear me, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all are, to me, y'all remind me of us
All right,
just
man.
out west. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
We're
just
gonna see
remind,
y'all when we see y'all week 3. I'm gonna be in Philly
Oh,
with the
y'all.
blue on, nigga.
we should go to that game together, bro. You already got
If we
tickets?
if we do go, we gotta be on the Rams side. If we go to the Eagles side, I'm gonna get killed.
No, you're not.
Nigga,
I'm
ain't no
saying
side. It's the whole state.
Yeah, the whole stadium
I'm
is
on
gonna be
I'm
green.
on the Eagles bench. I mean, I'm on the Rams bench side, bro. If I go to the
Oh.
So
Eagles
you
bench
already got
side,
tickets.
yeah,
Why you ain't tell me?
because I didn't know if you wanted to come.
Why would
And then
I? I think
you
I.
an
Yeah, because
Eagles
I thought you
fan.
was going to the. I thought you was going to the
I'm
game.
going with Pop.
Thursday.
I'm going with Pop.
Nah, man, I couldn't swing it, bro.
I'm going with
I
Pop.
asked
So
you about it. Where your seats at?
it's like
Well, just text me. Text me.
okay. I was about to
Yeah,
screen share
yeah. Just text
it.
me.
Yeah,
Not
niggas will
Anyway,
have your personal information.
personal man, whole situation. Anyway,
Man,
okay.
this is the best time. This is the best time of the year.
Yeah, it is, man. We back. We
yeah.
back.
Yeah,
We back.
like from February. I mean, I know preseason, but I tend to not watch it. I should, but they hear nothing good about my defense, so I put myself through that.
It's okay. We here for you, bro.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I told you, hey, I'm telling you, bro. Nigga, hey, AD finna be a free agent.
You say that every year, bro.
Yeah, you do.
One day, I know.
You
Them
say
niggas
that.
got me on a full life deal.
Yeah, bro. You stuck, bro. Be a man.
You sound like a baby mom. I'm gonna leave him. Leave him, girl.
You better leave him, girl. He ain't no good.
You know that nigga ain't shit, girl. I done told you. We done all told you he ain't shit. But I love him.
That man's gonna go right home and cook.
Yeah. But
We did it,
come on, man.
man. The
Right.
boys are
Wait a
back,
minute.
man.
Whoa. Jerry, you back? You
I
back?
want me some glory hole.
Whoa, Jerry. So before we go, man, Jerry, man, tell the people how you feel about what's being
Okay,
said.
so what?
All right. Listen. So once again, because we know that you're AD's daddy at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We know that you control everything that's going on. So before we leave, before everything's going on, man, how do you feel about people saying anything?
I'm not gonna go for that shit here.
All right, man, you got it, bro. That's Jerry Jones. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, this has been the Goodmen Show, man. We back. This has been the NFL Prediction Edition. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow
Or
us
I'm pulling
on,
up.
or AD gonna pull up. Follow us on all social media platforms at what AD.
The Good Man Show.
All right. Make sure you click the notification bell and all that good stuff, man. We're gonna be locked in. We'll see y'all next time. That's it.